Hey everyone, my name is Joshua. You know that by now because you're on my page. I don't even know why I do introductions. Ever since I started hosting my own content, it kind of makes no sense because you're here on purpose. But thank you for being here. Thank you for all of your support. Thank you for everyone who has subscribed to the subscription only broadcast. And thank you for everyone who's supported the podcast and everything else here on joshuatberglan.com. And you can also now check the App Store and just search my name, and you should see my website, but through the App Store. Pretty exciting. I think it's live and official now. But anyway, we have an amazing broadcast today, and I'm so excited to have Alundas on, and I hope I said his name right. He's not here yet, but this I like this guy a lot. Just when he approached me about coming on the broadcast, and just what he's about, and of course so grateful for his service as a Marine, but he's got a powerful story, and is just a neat guy. So I'm really excited about this broadcast, and I'm really grateful that you're here. So we will see you in just a bit. And thank you again for being here. And thank you also for sharing with friends. God bless you. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am so excited to welcome you to a conversation with Joshua T Berglan. And I got my man here, Alundas. Said it right, yes?
Yes, sir. Thank you,
Well, I'm
brother.
getting better at this. I'm learning to read finally. My man, I am so excited to have you here. And I said this in the intro, but there was just something about your approach when you reached out about coming on the broadcast. I'm like, I really like this guy. And then I started looking into your story. Dude, I'm really excited to have this conversation. But before we get into it, will you tell me, what are you grateful for today and why?
Oh, this is actually something I was thinking of this morning. I'm just grateful for another day to live, brother, because there's points in my life. I had friends who died 19, 20. One of my best friends died of cancer at 19. Just grateful to live, because you may see it as, oh, it sucks right now. I don't have money. It's a bad day, but I'd rather have that bad day than not have a day at all and not be able to take care of my daughter, not be able to do it. So today was one of those for me. I woke up at 3 in the morning to go hit the gym, and I have really bad arthritis. My joints are aching. My body's falling apart, my mid-20s. And I could have just went back to sleep, but I was like, you know what? I'm really grateful for this. Got in the gym, and I was just happy to be there pushing myself, even though that's not what I wanted to do, because I wanted to do the comfort-based decision, wrap myself up with a heated blanket, and just lay there. But I was like, hey, this is what I have to do to be able to be the best I can be.
Okay, there's a lot to unpack there. First of all, you almost made me cry. Secondly, because it's such a real, authentic gratitude, and I appreciate that. I get a lot of half-ass answers. And that's why I say why, because I try to force people to say, oh, I'm grateful for the sun. Like, why are you grateful for the sun? But that's such a beautiful answer. But what I didn't know is that you're dealing with arthritis already. Did that come from, by the way, thank you, and God bless you for your service, man.
Thank you, brother.
That's being a Marine is no joke from everything I understand about it. And thank you for your service. Is that where the arthritis came from, is serving?
Yeah, so it's osteoarthritis. So what happened was I was running one morning. What's funny is, in, I guess, the universe, God, it all goes into it. So I needed to learn something. So I'm pushing on everything. This is year 2. I was my own boss. I was 19, 20 years old. My own boss in the Marine Corps, because my unit moved to Hawaii. My old boss switched her orders, and she's, hey, looks like you're your own boss. So to me, I'm on top of the world, gonna get promoted to E5 in 2 years, which would have been insane. So I'm over here thinking my head's in the clouds, doing 2-a-day workouts, best shape of my life, finally getting that 6-pack. I'm running one day, someone steps on my heel, bucks outward, hit it on the deck. And then after that, we do what we do as men. We keep pushing. So I kept pushing, doing frog jumps. And I was like, you know what? Something feels nasty in my knee. It just feels like it's grinding. It's different. So I ended up tearing a lot of the cartilage in my knee, which caused the arthritis, severe joint pain to my elbows, knees, hips, shoulders, because I dislocated both of them. So that's where like that journey started with me, was that ego first, because I was like, man, I'm on top of the world. And then it was just like, bro, that's not what it is. And 2, your body's telling you it's breaking down. So it's probably a hint in you to try something different. And to me, I was still in that heavy lifting mode, young, so definitely had to transition quick.
So you're in your 20s, right?
Yeah, I'm 25.
25. God, it took me, I was 36 before I started to figure it out, because there's a point where you start to figure it out, but it's still a process because you still push it. After my back surgeries, I'm going to race mountain bikes. I kept pushing. It was insane. But the other day, I decided that I was going to start stretching again because I haven't really done yoga since I had the 2 back surgeries, so it's been years. So I got out of practice of stretching because stretching is just boring. There's nothing fun about it. And I'm trying to be really aware of these things that I need to do to be the best that I can be. And stretching was part of it. I got so limber again, like pretty quick. I guess there was a muscle memory from my days of being flexible. And I loosened myself up enough to throw a rib out of place. And I was bedbound for 5 days. And every time I wanted to get up, because I'm like, the gym makes everything better. Go to the gym. You got the flu. Go to the gym. Like, your leg fell off. Go to the gym. It's going to grow it back. That's just been my philosophy with life. And literally every day I had to go, nope, you're going to be smart. You're going to get through this. Just rest. Just rest. Listen to your body. But I'm 43 now, so I'm glad that I learned the lesson. So I will say this about you. Even though osteoarthritis sucks, at least you learn your lesson now.
Oh, definitely. You know what's funny is I'm glad you brought that up because that was something last May that happened to me. So me and the wife one day we're talking, and then all of a sudden here goes me motivated at 10 p.m. at night, and I can't sleep already. I'm like, I'm gonna go to the gym. So I go to the gym and I'm deadlifting at 135, not even heavy. I'm gonna go fast, and went fast. I pulled my lower back, and let me tell you, that was the worst pain ever. But it's never been to a point where like I'm unable to walk. It was just too much pain. I was dropping.
Yeah.
And yeah, like I dropped when I got home. Did the Jordan Belfort, opened the door, crawled out of the car, got inside, slept downstairs, called my wife in the middle of the night. Hey, I'm going to the bathroom. It's very hard right now. She's like, what's going on? I was like, yeah, my back, dude, and it's not cooperating. Do you want to go to the hospital? Yeah, I can't get back into that car, so I'm just gonna lay here.
Oh my gosh. My wife forced me to go to the doctor, or the, what do you call it? Not emergency room, but the urgent care. And I didn't want to go because I'm like, it's just out of place. I know exactly what they're going to do. We're going to be here. I just kept delaying it. I should have listened day one because they gave me a shot of some non-narcotic because narcotics make me insane. I can't take pain pills.
Oh, you're the same, brother. I'm the same exact way.
It makes me, I like a madman. I don't want to look at it. I took it during my back surgeries. The first surgery, I took pot brownies, and that helped, and I didn't get hooked on pain pills. The second surgery, I couldn't get pot, and so I'm like, oh shoot. So I had to do the pain pills. Man, that's from the devil. Like meth, it's the devil.
That's
Pain
synthetic.
pill thing is another devil.
That's synthetic heroin is Oxycontin. Because I got the same thing when I got knee surgery. I had Oxycontin, and they're like, "Oh yeah, most you can take is 4." I took 4 of those, and I'm like, "Hey, I can still take more. This isn't working." And it was just like, what? And then even they prescribed me as a neuro blocker and that's part of the journey. I got told, and actually 2 days ago, I found out relief. So I got told when I was in the Marine Corps that it was chronic knee pain. The doctor I had, who was like a chiropractor, she decided to tell me, hey, you need to be a big boy and eat clean. And that's why, because I've always been bigger on the weight side. So I was always lifting weights and I was big. So I was like 230, and she's like, yeah, you need to be able to be lower. Like, maybe it's because of your weight. So I go here, lose 30 pounds, still nothing. I kept battling it with my knee. So they're like, oh, we'll give you a neuro blocker. It's going to be some antidepressant. I'm like, I don't want to take antidepressants. They weird me out because I kind of already knew something was going to happen. Well, anyway, triggers the PTSD, triggers the anxiety, depression. I'm over here having panic attacks at work. Then they're telling me that I'm forcing myself to feel that way. I'm like, okay, let me take the medication again. Oh, same effect. So it was something for me battling it. And then even when I had that surgery, I was like, I'm not taking that because it's not doing anything for me. So 2 days ago, my wife actually got me back into the doctor. So I got some MRIs, and they were like, yeah, there's a big chunk of cartilage under my kneecap. And that's where it's really inflamed. So it's bigger. And then it just keeps rubbing on the nerve. So anytime I move anything, that's where I'm feeling that pain is right there. And then since I already have a little bit out right there, when we never really went in to fix it, it's just going to keep deteriorating with time. Basically, it's a sign for me that like, even if I do get the surgery to fix it, I'm still going to have to work out differently. No more squatting. I'm going to do 1 marathon just because I said I can do it because I haven't ran in 4 years. So in my head, I'm like, I'm going to get surgery. I'm going to run a marathon and then I'm done. But